major challenges that the farmers complained was lack of access to inputs at affordable rates and lack of access to finance. As a matter of fact, we went through different methods to get finance for the farmers, but they were either at outrageous interest rates or they were not just even available for the smallholder farmers as they couldn't meet up with the criteria to accessing this fund.
My people here, they are into OPV, open pollinated varieties. That is all this seed that they buy in the market and just fall on the soil. And when I come with this innovation, I try to change their orientation because the cost of your labor in OPV is also the same as hybrid. So what OPV can give to you is more lesser than what the hybrid seed can give to you.
In order to be able to convince the pastoralists, we need to convince them by the liter of milk produced by crossbreed compared to our local cow, where the local cow can produce an average of 1 liter to 1.2 liter per day, and the crossbreed will give up to 10, 13, 15 liter on a daily basis per cow.
In this part of the country, like the northern part of the country, a lot of the husbands are reluctant to allow the women own their own farms. Usually the women farm under their husbands, but we adopted an approach where if a husband has like 10 lands, we give an incentive if he's able to release some part of the land to his daughters and his wives. In return, we guarantee him guaranteed offtake, and we increase the number of inputs to be given. This approach helped us in integrating and bringing in more women into the fold.
We also now introduced the Village Savings and Loan Association, which was VSLA. As a matter of fact, that was the game changer because the women surprisingly brought in more seriousness to the clusters, because it was until after the women started meeting every 14 days, we now have the men strengthening their cooperative society that existed but was not functional. But by the time they saw the VSLA is doing some amazing work with regular contribution, and then they now had monies in terms of capital that they could put out as loans for members, this now caused that change to happen at the men's cooperative society.
One thing about agriculture is that it is time specific, especially when you are dealing with crop production. There are certain things you need to give to your crop at a particular point in time. If you fail to do so, it will tell in the productivity. So at a point in time, farmers were like, yes, we need this thing to do our farming, but we can't afford it at this moment.
We now came up with this idea of the input credit scheme, which was a contribution from two-scale, the farmers themselves, and contribution from the business champion to fund that particular process, which was to provide input on credits for the farmers.
Initially, what we do is we supply inputs to farmers. They come to us and we sell to them. But one of our goals is to be able to reach the last mile farmers with the quality inputs we are supplying. So when 2SK came up with, yes, we have this plan, we want to bring farmers together, train them on good agricultural practices, and then we need somebody that is well versed in the area of input supply. And that's when VDNS comes into the system. So through the setup of the cluster arrangement, we were able to reach out to more farmers in group.
We do give them crossbreed cows, Evers, on credit. Yes, after them seeing the difference, they pay us back. And there are some of them that have good local cow. We do artificial insemination for them free, because we also have support from Friesland Campina. They give us a lot of semen for free. So we inseminate for those farmers free, because when they see the result, they will definitely come back for more. So with that, we get our own profit as well from them.
For the past 5 years, we have recovered 100% of the input we've given to our farmers under the white sorghum ABC approach. We get fertilizer from the manufacturing company at the company price, and we get them early before the period where the prices skyrocket, and we give the farmers at exactly the amount we bought these fertilizers. This approach has helped us in getting more farmers into the scheme, and we develop trust, and the farmers are very happy to pay back whatever they've taken, because we make sure they get this input at a very cheap rate compared to the open market.